Emma Grazette, and I'm going to show you how to make a power salad with lovely roasted vegetables, beetroot and squash, tossed with feta, toasted nuts, toasted spices, seeds and lovely fresh greens. It's going to take me about 15 minutes to prepare, and then it's going to be in the oven roasting for about 40 minutes. Start with the lovely deep red beetroots. Then we've got some wonderful orange squash, bright red pepper and deep greens. And you know when you've got a lovely spectrum of colour that you've also got a really well balanced array of nutrients and vitamins. Squash and beetroot are particular favourites of mine for this kind of salad, but you could use carrots or fennel if you wanted something else. So get that in there. I'm going to lightly toast cumin and coriander, which really kind of adds depth to their flavour, giving them earthiness and more of a kind of crunchy, nutty texture. When you're toasting spices, it's really important to keep an eye on it and keep them moving because they're burned very easily. Both of those are really, really good for digestion. When you're toasting the spices, you know they're getting done because you can start to really smell them. They're turning a golden brown colour. Some even pop. Whilst that's doing, I'm going to add some fresh thyme to our veggies. You can start hearing the spices pop, and I can smell that wonderful nuttiness, which means they're about ready. We don't want to take them too far because they're going to be roasting in the oven as well. I'm going to pop them into my pestle and mortar. And I'm going to coarsely grind them. So they've got a bit of brown spices, a bit of texture. And that's going to go on our veggies as well. Such a wonderful earthy flavour and aroma that you get from the cumin and coriander. Then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of chilli flakes. Chilli's fantastic because it really boosts your circulation, really warms you up. And then I'm going to take 1 nutmeg, which I'm going to bash. I'm going to use about half of it. Doesn't need to be finely ground. Chunky is really nice. Nice to kind of bite on a little bit of nutmeg. And that's going on the veggies as well. Along with a good teaspoon of salt. And a lovely big glug of oil. I like to use rapeseed oil. And give it a good toss to coat all the vegetables with lovely spices. I'm going to pop them in a roasting pan. And they're going to roast for about 40 minutes on 180 degrees. You can take the tray out halfway through and turn them over so you get a nice caramelisation on the bottoms. Veggies have been cooking for about 40 minutes and everything is nice and caramelised, lovely and soft. If you try and get your vegetables all cut to similar sizes, it's really easy to get them cooked perfectly through like this. Just going to get some nice green leaves on there now. I'm using rocket and watercress, but you can use spinach or any other leaves you've got knocking around. They're going to wilt a little bit because the veggies are all still quite warm, but that's fine. It just means you can get more on there. Then I'm going to add some toasted pine nuts, but you could use toasted hazelnuts. Gives it a nice bite. And then lastly, I'm going to crumble some feta. Adds a nice bite of saltiness. That's a bit of creaminess. I'm going to toss it all together. A few more pine nuts. A little bit more feta. This salad is fantastic on the side of grilled chicken, or you can toss some quinoa in there, or just as a light lunch. It's really tasty and just really revives you and stimulates you. And there you have a power salad.